Hello, everybody. This is Zackerson, and welcome to Nintendo Live 2025, which there are going to be 7 fun-filled Nintendo announcements for you all that I am super duper excited to announce. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the first announcement I want to start off on in Nintendo Live 2025. Please take a look. The very first 3D open world Donkey Kong game called Donkey Kong Bonanza is set to be released on the Nintendo Switch 2 on July 17th, 2025. We cannot wait to all of you to play it. It's going to be redonkulous and amazing. Just cannot wait for all of you to play it, because this is the very first 3D open world Donkey Kong game ever since the Tropical Freeze game. So this is our very first 3D open world Donkey Kong game, so we are super duper excited for you all to play it. Here is the second announcement I want to show you all. Please take a look at this.
Let's go! Yahoo!
Mario Kart World is set to be released on June 5th, 2025, along with the Nintendo Switch 2 official launch, which I am, and all of you are super duper excited for. The Switch 2 will cost $490, and with the Mario Kart World bundle with the Nintendo Switch 2 costs around $500, but the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World bundle is the one you should get. Mario Kart World costs around $80, and I understand all of you are angry about that, but I know it's ridiculous. But Mario Kart World is set to be released June 5th, 2025, alongside with the Nintendo Switch 2, so I am really excited. Alright, everybody, now on. Those are the announcements that you already know about. Now let's move on to the new. Check out the third announcement. Now this one, y'all are going to be blown away by this, because this is something new that we haven't tried yet, so we are super duper excited about this big game. So here is the third announcement to show you all. Super Kirby Maker. So, Super Kirby Maker is a big video game coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, and Super Kirby Maker is all about making your very own custom Kirby levels, which I know all of you are super duper excited for. Putting your own custom Kirby bosses at the very end of your own custom Kirby levels, and custom enemies, custom blocks, custom anything in Super Kirby Maker. And there's this play online where you can actually play online against players, and you have a lot of Kirby lives. It's like Super Mario Maker, and you have all your lives and stuff. In Super Kirby Maker, you have a life counter. Starts from 5 all the way down to 0, and you get a Kirby game over. And if you get a lot of lives in Super Kirby Maker, it's going to be pretty sweet. Taking on some really hard levels, even Kirby shell jumps, a lot of Kirby Kaizo related levels in Super Kirby Maker. I know all of you are super duper excited. Now, here's a very, very familiar game that you all know.
Let's go!
This is Super Mario Maker 3. I have talked about it before on this channel. And Super Mario Maker 3 is a very, very awesome possibility that could possibly happen and could come out on the Nintendo Switch 2. I am really, really excited. And now I've been mentioning a whole lot on this channel here because I really want Super Mario Maker 3 to happen and to release on the Nintendo Switch 2. So now moving on to the craziest announcements. Please take a look.
The legend says that once every 1,000 years, a hero is born who is destined to change the fate of the entire kingdom. And then, dawn once again illuminates Hyrule. The wind carries the scent of spring, and even the stars in the sky seem to shine brighter. Hope blossoms in the hearts of the people, but the wind of change is already calling.
Link, destiny has chosen you.
I'm ready.
Do you know what sets a true hero apart from someone who merely picks up a sword? Because a hero is not someone who feels no fear. A hero is someone who refuses to let fear control them.
This is the legend of Zelda.
Two announcements in one. The first one, these are two Legend of Zelda announcements. The first Legend of Zelda announcement is a brand new movie. It's going to be coming out 2027. That is The Legend of Zelda live action movie, which I am really super duper excited for. And the other Legend of Zelda related announcement is coming on the Nintendo Switch 2, and relive your memories of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Only on Nintendo Switch 2, which I am super duper excited for. I cannot wait for Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask to come out on the Nintendo Switch 2 holiday 2026. Cannot wait. And the live action Legend of Zelda movie is not coming out till 2027, so be prepared for that. Also, congratulations, you made it to the very end of Nintendo Live 2025. Now, this is something really, really big. I've been saving this for the final announcement, so I want to say thank you all for watching Nintendo Live 2025.
The boys are back in town! I'm only here because you wouldn't last a second without me! Three! Count 'em, 3 adventures! This place has too much excitement.